In the realm of economics, few concepts are as intriguing or as hotly debated as the Laffer curve. This idea illustrates the relationship between tax rates and government revenue. Its origins trace back to the 1970s, a time of economic upheaval. Enter Arthur Laffer, a young economist who made history. Legend has it, Laffer sketched his curve on a napkin while dining with policymakers. This act sparked a revolution in economic thinking. The Laffer curve posited that lowering tax rates could lead to higher revenue. It suggested an optimal tax rate that maximized revenue. The Laffer curve illustrates a fundamental economic principle, the trade-off between tax rates and tax revenue. At one extreme, a tax rate of 0% would obviously generate no revenue for the government. Conversely, a tax rate of 100% would also prove futile. Why would anyone work or invest if all their earnings were confiscated? Between these two extremes lies a spectrum of possibilities. As tax rates increase from zero, the government begins to collect revenue. Initially, this revenue rises as the tax base expands. However, as tax rates continue to climb, they eventually reach a point where they begin to discourage economic activity. Individuals and businesses may respond to higher taxes by working less, saving less, or shifting their income to lower tax jurisdictions. This dampening effect on economic activity can ultimately lead to a decline in government revenue, even as tax rates continue to rise. The Laffer curve suggests that there is an optimal tax rate that maximizes government revenue. This rate, often depicted as the peak of the curve, represents the perfect balance between encouraging economic activity and collecting sufficient taxes to fund government programs. However, determining the precise location of this optimal tax rate is a complex and contentious task. It depends on a multitude of factors, including the structure of the economy, the responsiveness of individuals and businesses to changes in tax rates, and the overall level of government spending. Economists have developed sophisticated models to estimate the optimal tax rate, but these models are often based on assumptions that may not hold true in the real world. Moreover, political considerations often play a significant role in tax policy decisions, further complicating the search for the elusive sweet spot. Section 4. The Laffer curve in action: real-world applications. The Laffer curve has profoundly impacted tax policy debates worldwide. Its influence is evident in the tax cuts of the 1980s, notably in the US under President Ronald Reagan. Proponents argued that reducing tax rates would spur economic growth and increase government revenue. Evidence suggests these policies sometimes led to increased economic activity. Critics argue the Laffer curve has been misused to justify tax cuts for the wealthy. They point to tax cuts leading to budget deficits, undermining long-term growth. Section 5. The Laffer legacy: a catalyst for tax policy debate. The Laffer curve, while a simple concept, has sparked decades of debate among economists and policymakers. Its proponents view it as a powerful tool for understanding the relationship between tax rates and economic growth, while its critics dismiss it as a simplistic and often misleading representation of complex economic realities. Despite the controversy, the Laffer curve has undoubtedly left an enduring legacy on tax policy discussions. It has forced economists to grapple with the trade-offs inherent in taxation, and has highlighted the importance of finding the right balance between raising revenue and fostering economic growth. The Laffer curve serves as a reminder that economic policy is not an exact science. It is a complex and ever-evolving field where theory and practice often diverge. While the Laffer curve may not provide all the answers, it has undoubtedly enriched our understanding of the intricate relationship between taxation and economic prosperity. Section 6. Conclusion. The enduring influence of the Laffer curve. The Laffer curve is more than just an economic theory. It is a powerful symbol of the ongoing debate about the role of government in society. It represents the tension between those who believe in lower taxes and a smaller role for government, and those who advocate for a more active government role in addressing social and economic challenges. While the Laffer curve may never fully resolve this debate, it serves as a valuable reminder that economic policy decisions have real-world consequences. Finding the right balance between taxation and economic growth is an ongoing challenge, one that requires careful consideration of both theoretical principles and empirical evidence.